Hey guys, this is Starry from StarrySky Gaming, and welcome to this Earth DPS socket and tactical mod video. Now this video could be a little bit long because I want to go in depth a little about a few things and try and help people decide on what mods to do. But first of all, I'm going to show you how I've done mine, and then you can just use this as a guide and help make up your mind on how you would like to do your character. Okay, so the main stat for DPS is obviously the red socket. So for me, that includes the rings, the feet, waist, hands and back are all pure precision. Now I'll go in depth a little bit more why I'm using pure precision for in a bit. So I have pure precision in the back, hands, waist, feet and both rings. And in the chest and the legs I'm using precision and health. In the head and in the shoulders I am using precision and power. Now for my build for Earth in particular, I am going precision heavy because of the loadout I'm using, but there are a few different ways you can actually do Earth, which I will cover in a bit. Okay, so for the weapon tactical mod, I'm using blast adapter. Pretty much once every minute it can proc, and it will do additional damage around you. So you know it's just a good way of getting some free damage in. Escalator might. This effect can stack up to 3 times. Each stack equals 87 might, so that can stack up to 3 times. So I think it's like 261 might off the top of my head, I think. And you know, like I said, it stacks up to 3 times. And basically, to get this effect, you have to use a harmful superpower, which pretty much means any power from your loadout. So it's easy to do. Now for Berserker, pretty much when your health drops below 35%, you get a 30% increase in your damage. Nice and simple, and a good mod. Now for the chest, I use penetrating strikes. It pretty much ignores a certain amount of defense and toughness. Now for lower tier content, it's better to use core strength, and anything from like say tier 4 upwards, it's better to use penetrating strikes. I don't know why, but for some reason core strength seems to, the higher the content, it seems to lose its damage modifier. But the higher the content, the more damage penetrating strike seems to do. Okay, so for the feet, use a deadly block. I'm pure precision, so I'm going to do quite a bit of damage with this. So when I block counter someone, like if they lunge me or they're doing a weapon combo, I block, I counter them, I do some damage to them. It's that simple. It's a nice mod. Now for my loadout and so forth, though, there's pretty much nothing that benefits me as an FDPS, so I just want to start Mighty Smashing in just for something to have in there, you know. But if you're using the finisher, you can use Empowered Channeling for Earth and all that kind of stuff. There's like different mods you can use, but for me there's nothing that's beneficial, so I just stuck Mighty Smashing in it. You know, you don't have to stick anything in if you don't actually want to. So that pretty much covers like all my mods, but now I'll tell you what a few ways you could do it for and the reasons why. Now the reasons why I've gone full precision for is because of the loadout I'm using and because I'm using the pets. Now what I mean by that literally is like you can see the loadout I'm using, and it's pretty much just like dot based and then precision buff and then the pet to do the damage. So I'm not actually using I'm using weapon masteries, but I'm not using an attack afterwards to get the critical bonus. So for me, I've gone precision heavy so my burst damage is from weapon masteries, and the pet does quite a bit of burst damage as well. So literally it's dot 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 buff pet burst damage, and then I'm using weapon masteries to do a ton of burst damage. So for me, the going full precision is pretty much the right way. Now you can if you want to change your loadout and have like no pet, so that's actually the best way to do that would be go to the powers. So if you want to go a little bit more way and not use the pet, then I would pretty much try and go not full might, but still go for a might build. So if you want to say like you want to use like a crushing loadout or a daze, well actually I would say a crush loadout is because Geokinesis tree is pretty much stronger at the moment. So say if you want to use a crush tree which revolves around more might, so like you want to use rumble crush, you want to use debris field, all this kind of stuff, and you want to use strike stone for burst damage, then I would go for a might build. So for blue sockets, I would use like might and health for the blue, might and power for the yellow, and might and precision for the reds. And the reason why I say precision and might for the reds for is because even though you're going to be doing quite a bit of damage with your powers, which are might based, you're still going to be using weapon masteries, so you will still want a bit of extra precision in that, just to do some nice, well, weapon mastery combo damage, because they do a lot of damage. And if you're, say for example, well, if you want to use the seismic tree, then pretty much it's not the strongest tree overall. But if you do want to use it, and you want to use skills like jackhammer and what's the other ones, like upheaval, then I would go a precision build. But instead of going pure precision like me, I would go precision and might in the reds. Now the reason why I'd say that for is because the seismic tree has skills like jackhammer and upheaval, where the aftershocks are precision based, but the first hit is might. So some of your other skills are going to be like might based, but you're going to be doing most of your damage from weapon masteries and also from the aftershocks. Like for earthquake, it's an aftershock, which is precision. Upheavals, aftershock is precision, and the same as jackhammer. So if you're going to use the seismic tree, then go precision health in the blue, precision and power in the yellow, and precision and might in the red, because you're going to be doing a ton of precision based damage, but also you're going to be using your weapon mastery, and then you could be getting the weapon mastery bonus from like when you do the first hit with like upheaval or jackhammer, stuff like that, because you won't be using the pets. See, so there's a few different ways you can go with Earth, but for me, I like the pure precision build, because with the load that I'm doing and I'm using a pet, I just do a ton of damage from the precision based weapon mastery. I allow the pet to do its damage, and I just use dots just to have some damage over time and to get some benefits from it overall. So Earth is a very unique power, but I hope this guide will kind of give you some insight on which way you can go, because there's quite a few ways to go. So thank you very much for watching this, guys. I hope this guide is going to be beneficial to you. So thank you very much for watching this, and until next time, I'll see you then.